my academic authority as the most published person in my field in the world in history. As the most experienced person on the national stage right now with Data Safety Monitoring Board. And far and away, the doctor on TV who has the most experience in a single person with COVID-19, with having the illness myself, with having family members who have had it, a death in my family, and with the most publications on COVID-19 and the most overall publications in the medical literature. There's not a single person who can stand before you, in a single person who can make that claim. And I'm making that claim. And when Tucker Carlson said that on TV, he goes, "Why don't you look this doctor up? I think he has authority." I said, you know what? I'm going to take it. And with my authority, I'm going to say right now, drop the vaccine mandates immediately. Forms of pressure, coercion, or threat of reprisal. We will not break the Nuremberg Code. The Nuremberg Code is to never repeat the horrors of Nazi Germany. That's what that second point is. Never again. We are going to ban all forms of vaccine discrimination. This idea of having a new item for discrimination is not acceptable in our free society. Pause Pfizer, Moderna, and J&J vaccines for a thorough safety review. Begin vaccine injury treatment centers at major medical centers with grants and randomized trials. The people who brought the vaccine injuries to us now need to fund the research so we can figure out how to treat these syndromes and get people better, and we better say we're sorry. We better say we're sorry. This is really, really important. I went on TV down in Rouge, Louisiana, just the other day with Diane Andrews, who's a really wonderful African-American media personality, and she reminded me of Tuskegee.
Yep.
Tuskegee. And she goes, Dr. McCullough, you know Tuskegee started in 1932 and extended all the way to 1972? 40 years, men, several hundred men with and without syphilis, were not told their status at the beginning. They were told they were in a syphilis prevention program. They were given some placebos in both groups. And they were monitored for years and not told what was happening. When penicillin came out in 1944, widely available in 1948, they weren't told about it. In fact, the pharmacies were actively told, don't dispense penicillin if they came in for it. And over 4 years, these men, some of them, transmitted it to their spouses, and then transmitted it to their progeny. And do you know in 1972, when the program was closed, there were Senate hearings done. The program was run by the CDC. It was run by the Public Health Service. There were hearings done. Some people left their jobs or were forced out of their jobs, but they never said they were sorry. And do you know what took down to Bill Clinton, who finally in 1994 said, listen, and Bill, he said that he's sorry. And on behalf of American, he apologized to the men and the families in Macon County, Alabama. He officially apologized for the Tuskegee experiment so we would never forget it. And who ran the Tuskegee experiment was the Centers for Disease Control. The Centers for Disease Control is running the U.S. vaccine program right now. If you think they're going to stop and say we're sorry, they're not going to. And I am telling you right now, now is a time for unbelievable, unbreakable spirit, an unbreakable strength, relentlessness, and you're going to need endurance because we are in this for years. My wife keeps asking me, when is this going to be over with? I said, this could be it. This could be it for now, for years. We need a nationwide pivot to early COVID-19 treatment. We still have too many Americans that are going to get sick. I think it's going to run through almost every American, save for about 15%. 15% of you can't get it. You're the lucky ones. Some of you already know it. But that's really what we're looking at. So that finishes my remarks for tonight. What we're going to do is have our panel. I'm going to go to panel right now. And